This novel follows four women in a world much like our own in the United States, with one difference. Abortion has been banned yet again, and so have some kinds of fertility treatments. And so the book follows these women's lives and sees how they are all impacted differently by the new restrictions. The word dystopia is tricky because when I was writing it, I did not think of it as dystopia. I thought of it as a world pretty much exactly the same as our own. And the new laws in this book are all based on laws that have been proposed by actual legislators in the United States. And so to me, it was more a matter of time, perhaps, than of the world changing that much. When I was thinking about the four characters and how they're different, I also was thinking about what connected them and the kind of shared questions that they had and the ways in which all of their lives could be branches of a single one with different decisions involved. So part of the reason I did that is because this book is really dealing with questions also about cultural narratives, about femininity, about female identity, about what we're supposed to do with our lives as women. And so it was important that I have different characters enacting those different choices as to kind of push back against the idea that there's any one single way that we're supposed to live. The fifth character of the Polar Explorer came really from my own longstanding obsession with the Arctic and with maritime disaster and sort of nautical adventure. And it was important to write a character who was sort of doing something extremely different from what she was supposed to be doing, and simply for the love of doing it. You know, she loves science, she loves exploration and uncertainty, and she was living in a way that she wasn't supposed to live. She's a woman who was born in 1841, and yet, you know, the fact that when she was married to a man for a year and a half, she wasn't able to get pregnant, that was cause for shame for her family. That happens today, you know, this question of a woman's worth being connected to her fertility or to her ability to kind of reproduce or the family, you know, the sort of traditional family. A topic that's really interesting to me is kind of female relationships and friendships and the really complex ways that there's intimacy and connection, but there's also competition, judgment, rivalry, and the sort of ongoing thing of what do you have or how are you living, should I be doing that too? And that is a really kind of rich, messy business, you know, and so especially with the characters of the wife and the biographer, I wanted them to have judgments of each other, even though there's a lot that they respect about each other and kind of appreciate, but those silent judgments. And that's another reason to have the structure of having 5 different sort of consciousnesses so that you can get inside people's heads and see what they're really thinking.